So everyone knows the See Rock City signs, right? They're everywhere. What do you know about the See Incline Here sign? Yeah, it offers the best view of the incline.
How you doing, bud?
There's our proof right there. You can find that sign in the parking lot of Mountain Memories. What's Mountain Memories? Oh, that's the shop that predates the Great Depression. And let me tell you something about Mountain Memories. They've got some stories to share. And here to share those stories is current owner Jeannie Crawford. Jeannie, I'm told you have a lot of stories to share.
Oh, do I ever. I was born in a little house that was connected to this in 1941.
And you never left?
Never left.
No?
Never, never, never.
Not even outside that door?
No, hardly.
These floors,
yes,
96 years old, you're
yes,
saying, but the overall business, when it was owned by a family before yours,
yeah,
is actually 115
yes,
years old.
Yes.
That's remarkable.
It was called the Halfway Shop because way back when, this was halfway, and you stopped with your mules and wagons, and you watered your mules here. And then later on, the Tin Lizzie had a gravity-fed gas tank, and so right here you had to turn around and back up the rest of the way of the mountain.
Wait, what?
Back up the mountain. It had a gravity-fed gas tank, and this was as
So
far as
you couldn't drive up it.
You had to back up. This was little shops like this is what Coke would give the trays, give the signs.
Take me to the guest book. This is your visitors from yesterday. Kansas City, Las Vegas, Nashville, Tupelo, Alabama, Illinois,
yeah,
India, France. Come on now.
Yeah.
France.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I heard a story that back in the day, during the Great Depression, you guys almost closed, but it was Rock City who kind of pitched in at that time?
When Rock City was going well, he brought a bunch of gnomes, and he told my grandfather and my dad, he said, look, sell these, and then this was the summertime, you can pay me in the fall. Mm-hmm. And that's how everybody did, and that bridged the gap here. Garnet Carter and Frida, from what my grandfather said, were incredible people. All of my grandfather's things are up there.
Let's go up there. So here, this is a really good picture of your grandfather, by the way. This is Leo Lambert, and that plaque documents him discovering Ruby Falls. So your grandfather discovered Ruby Falls.
Yes.
Well, okay. All right, this just caught my eye. Is this your grandfather and Babe Ruth?
Oh, yes. This was for the newspaper,
Yeah.
and just before they took the picture, my grandpa stepped up in the newspaper, and Babe Ruth called, Lambert, you are not as tall as I am. He said, I am in the paper.
That's right. But
like
this is just some of the history you have in this place.
Well, we're kind of full of it.
Pun or no pun?
Yes, the both. Okay. And what my grandmother would say always, that there was mountain music here. Oh. She said, always you will hear the mountain music. She said, it may be birds, it may be wind, but it's mountain music, which makes Mountain Memories.
I feel like that didn't even scratch the surface of all the history behind that place.
You nailed it, because that could have went for 10, 15 minutes, which is why we're going to go back. We've got to do a story on her grandfather.
Yeah.
I mean, here he's posing with Babe Ruth. He discovered Ruby Falls. I also learned he worked on in the labs that helped with the military and the atomic bomb. I mean, the stories go on and on and on.
Wow.
So Leo Lambert, we're going to have to do a little feature on him and the stories. They were best buds with the Carter family, Rock City, and boy, there's a lot of history there.
Yeah, definitely.
Really unique crowd up there.
Good day to maybe get out, ride the incline, check out Mountain Memories.
Yeah, good
You're
day to
looking for something to do.
Yes, and good day to drive up the rest of the mountain forward and not backward.
That was another thing that I said. Could you imagine having to drive up Lookout Mountain backwards?
Yeah. Nope, I'm gonna get out here. I'm good. I don't need anything else.